Greetings from Aloha Stadium in Honolulu, Hawaii, home of the 21st annual AFC NFC Pro Bowl. Once again, the NFL's best have gathered to participate in this all-star classic. This is Aloha Stadium in Honolulu, Hawaii, where we'll have a sellout crowd of 50,113 to see the best players in football in the AFC NFC Pro Bowl. Warren Moon is the AFC starting quarterback. He was the second-rated passer in the league and threw for nearly 5,000 yards. The Bills' Thurman Thomas led the NFL in yards from scrimmage with 1,829 to earn his second Pro Bowl trip. And the Oilers' Mike Munchak heads up the offensive line. This is his sixth Pro Bowl, the most for anyone on the AFC squad.
You know, this is the kind of game, Mike, where you just want to come out and air one out for Warren to see how far he can throw and how fast these guys can run.
Pump fake going deep, intended for Miller. He got it. Was he out of bounds? Yes. He's a former MVP of this game. The 49ers' Charles Haley makes it for the second time at linebacker. He led the conference with 16 sacks. And even an injury-plagued season couldn't keep Ronnie Lott from making his ninth Pro Bowl in 10 years. Play action by Warren Moon. Here comes Dolman. He slipped in a pass over the middle, complete to Andre Reed. 40, 30, out of bounds. How many times have we seen Andre Reed on a crossing pattern? Richmond Webb did a sensational job on Dolman to keep him away from Moon. Thomas on the delay. A lot of room. Big block by Miller downfield. He got to the 12-yard line. Other men have been selected 10 times, but he is the first man to be selected 10 times in his first 10 years and play 10 times in the Pro Bowl. 36 for Warren Moon. Watch the quick pattern. Tried to hit Miller coming across on the slant, but Darrell Green was right there. High snap, they got it down. Lowry, the most accurate kicker in the history of the National Football League. Single season record. He'll be back next year with that offense. Busted play. Cunningham stopped back at the 16-yard line and barely missed the all-time quarterback rushing record with 942 yards on the ground. Barry Sanders lines up behind him, the NFL's rushing champion with more than 1,300 yards. He was the run in the run and shoot. Jackie Slater is growing old gracefully. In fact, he doesn't seem to be growing old at all. 15 years in the NFL. This is his 7th Pro Bowl. 3rd and 11 for Cunningham. Biner to see the setback from this go to the slot. Here comes Townsend. And the pass too low for Biner. Leslie O'Neal was right there anyway.
Fluttering around in his stomach. He's excited.
AFC gets the start in NFC territory. Moon sacked by Haley. Charles Haley took an outside route, got there in a hurry. Got both his favorite targets in the end. 3rd and 15. 3-man rush. Moon hit just as he threw, almost picked off by Singletary, and Warren Moon was decked. 3rd and 10. Cunningham chased by O'Neal, got away. Directing receivers. Guns it back across to Keith Jackson, his favorite receiver, lateral to Biner. It's a foot race, and Biner shoved out of bounds by Lewis, whose superior speed is the only thing that saved a touchdown.
See, we were only kidding about Eagles not liking Redskins there.
He felt like they'd keep some modified version of the running shoot.
Cunningham throws, dropped by Rice. I think Jerry Ball had the best line about it. He said, by the time you get to where he is, he isn't there anymore. Cunningham under pressure, got away from Thomas. Little shake and bake by Randall Cunningham. Dennis Smith makes the tackle at the 24.
Runs real well. Now he's got to be a passer.
Morton Anderson from 40 to tie it up and snap hooked it out of bounds.
Be the bickering Bills again. Kelly, one of the leaders, make sure they didn't do it. That's why they got to the Super Bowl.
Kelly going deep, intended for Miller, and it's overthrown. He was covered by Haddix. Even though he's only 180 pounds, he does make people hurt. 3rd and 7. Kelly with all day to throw over the middle. He's got Holman. You look at Holman's numbers, only 40 catches on the year. It shows you what the other players think of his other abilities. Intended for Reed, and they both may have lost it in the sun.
Earl of Town, Texas.
Farrell Edmonds, the tight end of the Dolphins, shifts to the near side. Kelly out of the shotgun, gives it to John L. Williams, wrapped up by Richard Dent. Had to get to the 40 to get to the first down, and it didn't look like he made it. The AFC leads the NFC 3-0. His wife Chan out here enjoying the Hawaiian Islands. They have to leave right after the game, but they'll be back in a month for the league meetings.
Encroachment, 55 defense. The penalty makes it a 1st and 10.
2nd and 7 for the AFC. Kelly again on the roll to Brooks. Room to run this time. Brooks to the 15, 14-yard line.
Greg Townsend and the rest of the Raider defense. Nobody tougher than JB. Again, 1,000-yard rusher.
3rd and 6. Kelly the time throws. Tried to hit Brooks. They put him out as a wide receiver. He couldn't hold it.
Now he's back. At the end of the 81 season. Now took a decade off. Here he is.
And do you believe it? He may have missed one. He did.
He had an idea what he was going to like.
Everett, a little play action. Plenty of time to throw. Now he's rushed. Throws complete, and it's the tight end Steve Jordan. 3-0 AFC. It's been double field goal attempts so far. Everett backpedal, throws to Clark.
It's good rating.
2nd and 10. Everett to the sideline. Complete. Sterling Sharp.
That's okay. 32 and 5, 2 years as head coach.
1st and 10. Johnson to the 5. Powers his way down to the 2.
You never know when that call or note's going to have to be delivered.
3rd and 2 for Everett. Johnny Johnson on the draw. To the goal line. One official signals touchdown. The other said it was stopped short.
Don't tell me a Pro Bowl further review. Don't tell me.
Touchdown. After a very short review and a conference.
Do not look at this. We can look at it on tape. Don't hold it up.
There we go. Little draw set. Callie's got him. Now Johnson just does a great job.
But neither of those would overrule a touchdown, would it?
Dead, 6 inches from the goal line. 1st down, goal to go.
Most important thing here is for Jim to get the exchange from center. That's the toughest thing in a game like this.
Johnson didn't make it. Townsend had him around the knees when he got to the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal. Johnson dives. Maybe not. They signal touchdown. Shane Conlon tried to keep him out.
I tell you what, they might look at this too. Some great.
Johnny Johnson goes up in the air. Now remember the ball, yeah. See, the ball, all it has to do is break into the white area.
Score is the NFC 7, the AFC 3. Stay with us. The Leaves and Charity gave 10% of his $2.1 million signing bonus to his Baptist church.
Look out.
Bruce Smith behind Cunningham gets it off to Sanders. Cuts it back down to the 44-yard line. He thought he might never make it after a couple years ago. Had a great season. Cunningham down to Keith Jackson, his tight end. Smith has him at the 15-yard line.
Players have worked together, so they build it in as a part of the offense.
Cunningham under pressure. Smith got him that time. The sack at the 21-yard line. The 2nd sack for Bruce Smith. Cunningham to throw under pressure again. This time from Thomas. He wants to run. Inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
The Giants defense did a great job. And it's going to be up to the Eagle defense to make plays.
3rd and 13, and Mr. Theismann, that looked like a little spin move you always tried to make, and Derek Thomas was waiting for it.
Yeah, but I got to win.
Officially, it would be a 48-yard field goal. Everett got down, partially blocked.
I think we have an upset because Albert Lewis may not have blocked it, but his team did. This is dangerous.
Woodson picked it up. Smart play by Woodson. He looked downfield and saw nobody was covering him. He was going to get 10 yards at least if he picked it up. Jim Morris says there just isn't anybody who can cover. Moon throws complete to Andre Reed, forced out of bounds at the sideline.
Eight-time Pro Bowl.
Moon checking the setup on 3rd and 5. Delay to Humphrey, nowhere to go, lost the ball. Two for 3, he's getting somewhere near his average.
Rice and rising. I mean, it has the ring to it. We just haven't heard that ring today at the game.
Cunningham on a quick sprint, tried to get it to Keith Jackson, incomplete. Boy, under a lot of pressure.
Bells were ringing that time.
Ice-filled bathtub every day for like 3 months. It tells you he wants to play. Moon dumps it off to Brooks. Down to Johnson. Here is a guy who never gets enough publicity, and Jim Morris says he's the best all-around linebacker. 3rd and 11 for Warren Moon. 5-man rush. Moon hangs it out, has a man wide open, throw it behind him.
And he just showed an awful lot of initiative, and then that's the kind of a person you're looking for.
2nd and 9, Cunningham throws quickly to Rice. Woodson forces him out of bounds, probably a first down.
With or without an E? Mean Joe is one you think it's okay. You need an answer for a trivia question. There's one for you.
1st and 10, Cunningham for Rice. Woodson! Took the Rice punt! There is a flag down on the play.
It doesn't matter. That was beautiful. Left side of your screen, he just puts it up. I don't believe anybody can out-throw Jerry Rice. Look at Woodson has the ball once, twice, 3 times. Great concentration by Jerry Rice.
I mean, that's unbelievable. And look at the number of touchdowns in the last 5 years. Johnny Johnson, touchdown.
Seventh-round pick, rookie, 2 touchdowns, Pro Bowl.
That means we've got a good ball club.
Jim Kelly, a quarterback from Miller. Got by Haddox. What a move by Miller. That, folks, is all the weightlifting he did in the offseason. He is much stronger, much more confident, and he can flat run over.
We'll be back. Don't go away.
Miller to the left and Kelly to throw. Now Kelly to run. Now Kelly to go down into the heat of Richard Dent. 2nd and 13. Swilling. Didn't get there. Thurman Thompson. Good tackle by Howard, but tripped up, got to the 40.
We felt like, well, the coaches held us back, and I think you'll bill a little bit of apology. Yeah, I did.
Thurman Thomas on the catch. It's a first down.
I think there are a lot of teams that are kicking themselves on that one.
Kelly's hit 6 out of 9, including his last 3. Got away from Swilling. And throws this one away.
Who's been and given so much to be put on Plan B, given an opportunity to maybe just take a cut and pay.
Thomas on 3rd and 4, tackled by Ronnie Lott as he got the first down.
Awful not to protect a guy like Ronnie Lott. They're stuck. And he won't go anywhere else.
Kelly over the middle. What a catch by Reed. Touchdown. Holy cow.
You know something? He never saw that ball. It's right into the sun. Right into the sun. When he looked back, look at the sun on the left. He's looking dead into the sun. Has really no idea. Winds up one-handing it. Carl Lee's hanging all over his back.
3rd and 5 for Jim Everett. Complete to Clark. First down.
They're all on Plan B.
You could have your own team. Barry Sanders wrapped up by Woodson, who's had a whale of a game on defense.
Pat Leahy, Jim Breach, they're all available.
Things are heating up on the field, and Everett throws to Clark again, complete. Everett with time throws. Rice dropped another one. That's 2. Now they're saying it might be a catch. At least all the players thought it might have been. And they indicate the NFC got the ball back.
After review, the play is reversed and is an incomplete forward pass.
I disagree.
I did too.
You know, I mean, his feet are down. He starts to make the turn.
George Seifert looking on with his club up. facing a 3rd and 7. 4-man rush. Everett, pump fake. Floats it for Rice. Out of bounds. There's also a flag down.
To give the replay official
This play was reviewed. After review, it is ruled that the receiver was out of bounds. The pass is incomplete. Back to the previous.
Ball comes in. He's got the left foot down, the right foot out.
Stenerud came to Montana State on a ski jumping scholarship. Made a good career move.
2nd and 6, Sanders. Got a block from Clark. Touchdown. '21 13-game NFC. Clock running down to 4:19. Remember the two score. Kelly floats this one deep for Brooks. Brown got a hold.
You know what it was? It was that volleyball they played earlier in the week. Everybody's making volleyball catches.
Almost catch.
I'm the commissioner. It's a catch, all right?
That's right. We'll take it. Look at that. On the left shoulder. Great concentration just to get near it.
Back to live action. Fumble by John L. Williams. Nowhere to go. Knocked down at the 28-yard line. 2nd and 18 for Kelly. Right down to Thomas down to the 10-yard line. 4th and 1. John L. Williams. Whistle will stop the play. Thurman Thomas, 36.
Illegal procedure, offensive center.
Oh, boy.
Perfect. So Nick Lowry, 3 out of 4 on the day, and the AFC a touchdown away from winning the game. Let's go to the sideline and Tom Jackson.
Now, how much do you think they've worked on this play this week?
This is the first time, I believe.
Whoa!
Lowry kicking it the other way. Oh! Almost! Did he catch it in bounds or is it out of bounds? Anthony Miller got a hand on it.
What a play that is!
There is a flag down.
Offside, number 86 on the kicking team.
Now there are 2 receivers on the far side of the field waiting with Miller. And Lowry will kick it deep. Gray hustles back to get it to 5. And as you might expect, there's nobody back there to block. The difference is $10,000 and $5,000. Rice made the catch, driven out of bounds.
Now is when the so-called 3-4 defense gets thrown out the door and you bring up a lot of people around the line of scrimmage.
Everett throws, incomplete, intended for Rice, but Woodson was in the line of flight. Not a big rush. And Landetta crushes another one out of there. At the 40, got room. Bart Oates helps shove him out of bounds. Jim Kelly at the helm, 11 out of 16, 169 yards and a touchdown so far. He can win it right here. Farrell Edmonds, what a shot from Ronnie Lott. And Spielman recovers now. Darrell Green has it. And they'll rule it down. Holy cow, do you believe that? And not really wanting to nail somebody, but he made up for it with this one.
Didn't use his shoulder, used his body. Watch his shot here. Farrell, he's got the ball. Ball is out. Now, does it come out when he hits the ground? See, that's the question. Here's the shot. Look at Lott put a shoulder in him.
Oh, no, that baby's out of there.
That is a fat man.
The play was reviewed. It stands as ruled. Down and down by contact.
That was instant replay's fault. If they said that ball didn't come loose before they hit the ground, they missed it. So the AFC has a chance to win. Kelly with all day to throw. End zone for Thomas, incomplete.
NFC 21, AFC 16.
2nd and 10 from the NFC 13. Touchdown! Anderson. Everett, 10 out of 14, 88 yards. He wants to get him in position to use the big guy. Huge rush. Clark makes the catch at the 40. NFC has 2 timeouts left. Dump to Johnny Johnson with 2 touchdowns. First down at the 49-yard line. David Fulcher makes the tackle. Clock running, 55 seconds to go. Everett throws this one away. Souvenir.
Maui.
6-man rush. I thought that was illegal. They got a sack. Bruce Smith gets his 3rd sack of the game. He also has 10 tackles. And Bruce is hurt. Got a smile on his face.
He's all right. There's Arthur right out there to take a check.
Johnny Johnson, the single setback. Andre Rison hasn't caught a ball tonight. He's wide open to the 27-yard line. Everett signaling timeout. Of course, he's had 16 career kicks over 50, so he certainly has the look. Johnson.
That will be a 45.5-yarder.
I'm sure they'll treat it in the locker room. He's going to stay on the sideline and watch the end of the game.
1 timeout left for the NFC. They'll run the ball again. Johnson to the 29-yard line. Last play of the ball game. Probably. Maybe a tick left. Good snap. Got it down. It's blocked. Jeff Cross of the Miami Dolphins looked like the man who got through.
Thing didn't even look like it had a chance to get over the line.
Once again, our final score, the AFC 23, the NFC 21.